right. Hello there, and everybody. Welcome to the third day of LunarCon, and happy birthday to our leader and our illustrious camerawoman who has been awake for so long, every day. Shen as well.
Please help her. She is dying.
Do not worry, plenty of sleep will be had. But for now is the time for Lunacon. And we are... in about 10 minutes time, the Graha Collective performance will be beginning. And I hope that you will enjoy it here on twitch.tv/Shenpai. Unfortunately, there is no in-game venue for this. So it will just be, if you want to see it, this is the place to be right now. I hope everybody enjoyed the art party yesterday as well. I would like to say that I did, but I kind of don't remember a lot of it.
Same though.
I was awake for yeah. I kind of I like went to sleep at the crack of dawn, and then as soon as I got into bed, there was the sun hit my eyes exactly through the crack in my window, the crack in my curtains, which was a very good sign of like, oh, I was just at an art party for like 4 hours. Good morning to everybody in the Pacific time zone who is just joining us as well. And for everyone in my time zone, I hope you all had a really good Sunday. See, let me catch up on chat here. Art parties are a good one. They're kind of like a... I feel like art parties are kind of a 14-specific phenomenon in a way. I've never, like, I never heard of one outside of the context of Final Fantasy XIV. The idle camera is choosing some choice angles today, apparently. And if you're just joining us from the panel that ended very briefly a little while ago, that was Rating 102, How to Harness Insanity by Remy Nightwind. Highly recommend catching the VOD for that if you're interested in a more accessible look at high-end raiding from two very, very experienced raiders. If you're nervous about it because you think you're too casual or whatever, it's definitely a good place to go and have a look. And as of right now, should be that the panel currently running is a returner from last year, Calico, who you might recognize from several synthwave and electro mixes of Final Fantasy XIV music, including One Hero's Journey, which is a 10-minute long musical journey through all of like the main themes from each expansion. All of the main battle themes from each expansion. He is currently doing a panel right now about Endwalker's soundtrack, Tales of Music and Fire and Faith. So be sure to check that one out over on Lunacon_official2. After the Graha Collective's performance, we shall also be having our Glamour contest as well, which will run for 2 hours, and then finally the PvP tournament will be in its finale. If you haven't already, I recommend checking out some of our hangout venues and locations as featured on the website, particularly the hangout venues, to see some more of what the 14 community has to offer. You can find those all detailed on the lunacon.net website. Has anyone been to the venues in chat? Has anyone been there? Anyone been to any of them? I should hope so. People been to the aquarium? Has anyone been to visiting the? Be sure to visit the Blue Mikote and the Pastel Pastry as well. All of these are cool RP and hangout spots, and you may be able to meet some new people there just chilling. I also highly recommend checking out the Relic as well. It's a very cool Allegan themed venue. Sort of themed after the idea of like a cross between like a salvage research station and a bar. It feels almost like a 14 like crossed with like the ship from Alien. Pretty good. You've been given 3 rats throughout LunarCon. What do? You treasure them forever. You can find all of our hangout venues and featured locations at lunarcon.net/hangout-venues and lunarcon.net/event-locations. Yes, you can still make it on over to Crystal via the DC travel function, assuming that you're on a North American data center. If you are on a European data center or a JP or Oceanic, oh, so sorry. Alright, we should be in about a minute's time or so, setting up for the Graha Collective performance, I believe.
Do you like cat boys? Do you like red-headed cat boys?
Mm-hmm. What if they all got put together and then played music for you?
What if they just got cloned? How many cat boys do you want to be surrounded by?
Well, with the Graha Collective, you can take as many catboys as you want on a new adventure to Ishgard. Please do not try to kidnap the Graha Collective.
This is why we're having it at an undisclosed location.
This is why, yeah. This is why, because we know what you're like. Though maybe if you need to know how to clone a catboy, maybe the Allegans can help you. Yeah, I believe we did also kill the cross-world link shell function, I believe. So good job, everybody. I think.
3:15? Well, for me anyway.
It is indeed. It is about time for the Graha Collective performance to start.
We are getting set up right now.
We're getting
Just a
set up.
heads up for viewers that this performance is going to be Endwalker spoiler heavy. This is a note from Graha Collective itself. So if you do not want spoilers, this is your warning. Besides that, we are getting ready here, just running a few minutes late. But we are going to put the performance live as soon as possible here.
Mm-hmm. And if you want to know more, or if you want to learn more about the Endwalker soundtrack and music from Endwalker from a professional, please do check out the panel going on over at LunarCon_official 2, hosted by Calico. All right, are we handing off?
Indeed.
Give me one more second.
Mm-hmm. Look at all of them. Look at how many there are.
So many Grahas. Did you see that amount of Tia, everyone? So many.
Sorry, I didn't see that friend requests are visible. That's why I'm just trying to quickly get rid of that.
So
No
many
problemo.
husbands. So many boyfriends.
I am so sorry
There's
for
a
running
lot.
2 minutes late.
No, it
That's
is
fine.
okay.
All right, we should be ready to go.
All right.
Excellent. Please enjoy the Graha Collective. Or else. Alright, that was the Graha Collective. That was a lot. That was kind of a lot. There was a lot going on there. I'm kind of impressed, honest to God. Yeah, no, that felt like it really blew. In terms of scale, it blew last year's out of the water. That was crazy. That was absolutely fantastic. Especially enjoyed the Emmett narration. That was pretty good. Big fan of that one. Whew. And then, as you can see, in 17 minutes, we have the Glamour contest hosted by Nipa, Poe, our very own Remy Nightwind, and Elam. In terms of the panel side of things, we currently have How Not to Be Bad at Crafting 101. So if you want to know how to not be bad at crafting, head on over to LunarCon_official. There's the normal LunarCon_official. And in case you missed it, Calico's panel of talking about the Endwalker soundtrack, that also has just finished. You can catch the VOD of that one shortly. Apparently the panel also made a lot of people cry. That was... I just kind of looked over at the chat and there was a lot of crying faces. How am I doing emotionally after this performance? I am doing hungry. It's dinner time. Be sure, if you're sticking around for a lot of the events, make sure that you have snacks and that you have drinks and that you're taking care of yourself. Maybe use this downtime to get off the computer for a second. And everyone in chat, drop and give me 20 right now. I know some of you are sitting like shrimp. Just 20 of anything. You don't have to give me... You don't have to do press-ups. You can just give me anything. Like, you don't have to do push-ups. Just 20 things. Am I in your walls? Yes. Right now, I believe there is also a meet and greet going on. As well. Which, if I know how to read, should be DJ Limit Break. DJ Limit Break's meet and greet is going on, and also so is Raid Interactive, which is happening over by the Brimming Heart in the Goblet, in the subdivision. Heading over to the Brimming Heart subdivision Aetherized in the Goblet to, on Brynhilder, of course, to...
Ward 6.
Yes. What?
In Ward 6.
Is it Ward 6? No, it's not.
Oh.
Shouldn't be.
Oh, I'm dumb.
Should
I
be
lied.
Ward 12.
Ward 12. That's
Yeah.
where I'm thinking to go.
Ward 12.
I decided to cut the number in half, but yes, Ward 12 is where you need to go for that.
And both of the both of those are happening in Ward 12. One of which the meet and greet is happening at the Oder Theatre, and then the Raid Interactive has been moved on over to the Brimming Heart in Ward 12 of the Goblet. The venue that you can watch the Glamour contest at is here on twitch.tv/Shenfine. Unfortunately, events such as the Glamour contest do require a large amount of people to be within the plot already, and as a result, or rather require, There. My brain just died. I got confused with something else. The Glamour contest does not have an in-game location. It is just happening here on stream. In light of our illustrious Voxerella Phil getting stuck in the live stream tunnels, we remind all guests to please keep your hands and arms and legs inside of the Ethernet at all times. Please ensure that all Lalafels are seated in the appropriate seating, booster seats. All adventurers are aware of the dangers of Ethernet travel, and as such, LunarCon.net is not responsible for any lost limbs or displaced souls that may result as a result of use of the Ethernet.
I was just reminded that you guys haven't heard my voice today, and it's been almost 2 hours.
Oh my god, who are you?
Hello. Hi. Yeah, hello everybody. I'm your host, Shen. I will not be talking a lot today because I have to preserve a lot of my energy as I'm only on 3 hours of sleep. I am becoming a little delusional, but it's gonna be fine.
I think in order to make LunarCon happen, we all have to be a little bit delusional.
Yes. I was invited to a birthday breakfast, and there was a child there. A child that I very love, but they wanted my constant attention. They have a lot of energy. So yes, that is one of the reasons why I am indeed so tired. But yes, I will hand it back over to Max. I am also currently making spaghetti.
Spaghetti, ladies and gentlemen. Here at LunarCon.net, we advise all guests to ensure that pushing and shoving is kept to a minimum unless it's extremely funny. I should get like a drop that's like a I should get a drop that's like one of those like announcer things when you get it when you're at the store, you know, when you hear it, it's like do do do, and then and then they make the announcement and then they get like a do do do, and that means it's over. I should get one of those. That might actually make these jokes a little bit funnier. Next year. Yeah, I need my intercom. I have a lot of drops, but I don't have many that would really suit. The intercom announcements I keep making sounds like something a loading screen would have. It's pretty much what this is. This is the thing with downtime, is that downtime is really just life's loading screen.
My god, I'm finally in.
Hey! Hello, Jebby.
Hi.
What's your opinion on downtime as life's loading screen?
I mean, that's why I usually sleep in the car. It's just fast travel.
True, yeah, no. I think that's what they do in some games, isn't it? In like some Rockstar games and stuff.
Yeah,
If
they
you get into
do.
a taxi, you can like skip the journey and the character will be like, I'm gonna get some shut-eye or something, and then they sleep.
Yeah.
I guess that's
Can't
true,
believe
huh?
Sleep was so popular that people started doing it in real life.
All right. We have only a few more minutes until the Glamour contest begins. I hope everybody is looking forward to it. A quick question for chat while things are going on. What is your favorite Glamour that you've ever designed? And is there one piece of gear that you always use in like a lot of your Glamours?
I think for me, anything with like a cape-ish sort of aesthetic, not like you know how Thinker has like the coat that kind of hangs around the legs. That kind of aesthetic is just perfect.
Yeah.
Any kind of that.
Everyone's saying 2B boots. I request humbly that you consider the fact that you are driftless.
Rebel coat, that's always a good one.
Rebel coat is always a good shout. I tend to use the Crystarium Greaves a lot because I have it in my story that my character was specifically gifted that armor by Lena, and so she wears it as a kind of reminder of her. Rebel boots are also a good shout.
I have an important announcement.
Mm-hmm.
Before the show begins. The spaghetti is delicious. Thank you.
Spaghetti? Referred to as Disco King.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's interesting. False nails or the claws. The claws of the beast seem like another one that a lot of people
Yes.
use.
One thing I really love for casters are the Republican Signifier gloves that you can get from PvP. They just have that weird witchy vibe. And also they roll up sleeves on lots of gear, including like the Appointed jacket, which is what I'm using for my LunarCon glam.
Yeah, Ravel's Keepers is also a good one for casting.
You want that weird witchy vibe. Ravels, Bone Wicker, those are another ones. I use that for Blue Mage.
Also the crafted gear, the facet coat of casting.
Yeah.
That one's always a favorite of mine because I just like I love the aesthetic of like the big hat